Welcome to FunCart YouTube channel. We analyze customers' feedbacks and share insights into what real buyers are saying, helping you make informed purchasing decisions. So before we jump into things today, just a quick reminder, the product buy link is available in the pinned comment and description, so definitely check that out. And, while you're down there, please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. It really helps the channel. Anyway, today we are testing the limits of water and electronics.
Right, which is usually a terrible combination.
Oh, totally. Like, if you've ever watched an expensive toy meet this fizzing, tragic end in a backyard puddle, you know exactly what I mean. So what are we looking at today?
So today's deep dive target is the KB KIIBU 3-in-1 remote control car, RC boat, and water gun. And really, our mission here is to see if this amphibious blue rover actually survives the elements, or if it's just, another flashy gimmick destined for the bottom of the pool.
Right, because on paper, this is basically the Swiss Army knife of summer toys.
Yeah, exactly.
It drives on grass, transitions right into the water, and even shoots a water stream. But here is where my skepticism really kicks in. Usually when a toy tries to do three things at once,
it does them all terribly.
Exactly. And more importantly, I've taken apart broken water toys before, and the water almost always finds a way in, usually right through the wheel axles. So how did they solve that specific weak point here?
That is a really great question. And what's fascinating is how they tackle those exact vulnerable entry points. They don't just rely on tight plastic seams. The engineering actually uses specialized silicone O-rings around the drive shafts.
Oh, wow. Real O-rings.
Yep, real O-rings. And they pair that with a double-sealed hull to protect the motherboard. So that is why it's rated for pools or lakes or, even just bathtubs. Plus, they include both a waterproof handheld controller and this wearable gesture watch controller.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and both operate on a 2.4 gigahertz frequency.
Which is pretty standard, right? I feel like everything uses that now.
It is standard, yeah. But the reason 2.4 gigahertz is the gold standard isn't just about giving you a solid 15-meter range in the water. It's really about frequency hopping.
Okay, what does that mean exactly?
So the system constantly shifts channels on the fly, which completely prevents signal interference. So if your neighbor is out flying a drone or running their own RC car, your signals won't cross and hijack each other's toys.
Oh, okay, that makes total sense. But jumping back to the hull for a second, if it's double sealed with silicone O-rings to keep water out, that usually creates a totally new problem.
All right, getting the battery out.
Yes. Completely watertight designs often lock the battery compartment down so tight that swapping batteries requires a master's degree in tiny specialized tools.
I know, that is exactly the design trap most manufacturers fall into. But here, they actually engineered a simplified battery box. It only requires 2 standard screws.
Wait, really? Just 2?
It's just 2. And it's backed by a dedicated, thick rubber gasket. So it keeps the water out, but stays super accessible. And inside, they packed a 1,200 milliamp hour rechargeable battery that pushes up to 45 minutes of continuous play.
Wow, 45 minutes is solid. But to prevent that classic scenario of a dead boat stranded in the exact center of a cold lake.
Right. Nobody wants to swim out for that.
No. So what happens when it dies?
Well, they built in LED lights that actually flash to warn you of a low battery. So it gives you plenty of time to pilot it back to shore.
Okay, I do appreciate a smart failsafe, but this all sounds a little too flawless.
Yeah.
When we look at the actual customer feedback, what is the catch for buyers? Because a multi-terrain toy with gesture controls has a lot of complex moving parts, which usually means more points of potential failure.
You hit the nail on the head. Complex features absolutely introduce risk.
Yeah.
And digging into the verified reviews from the source, there is a specific customer who noted their, quote, remote control is not working.
Ah, there it is.
Yeah. It highlights the reality that with gesture watches and intricate receivers, hardware dropouts straight out of the box just happen sometimes.
So are you just out of luck if that happens?
Well, no. To balance this out, the manufacturer offers a free 24-month warranty, which is a real safety net for those exact hardware concerns. Plus, the toy features adjustable steeds, meaning kids are way less likely to just shatter it against a pool wall on day one.
Right. That adjustable speed is key. So what does this all mean for you listening at home? It's easy to just write this off as another RC boat, but think about the bigger picture here. If a 6 to 12-year-old summer toy is now using wearable, gesture-based controls instead of traditional dual joysticks,
A huge shift.
it really is. How will that intuitive tech shape the way this next generation interacts with everyday hardware in the future? Like, if they grew up controlling a complex machine with just a flick of the wrist, the push-button controllers we grew up with are going to look absolutely ancient.
You've been listening to FunCart YouTube channel, where we help you make informed decisions. If you get any help from the video, then hit that red subscribe button showing below and press bell icon for future videos notifications. You can also visit this channel and watch other videos for more interesting toys, one product review at a time. We'll catch you next time.